JBN, we keep you informed. Jamaicans overseas are urged not to return home. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang has condemned the murders of returning residents Cleary and Barbara Findley, and said that the government and his ministry remain steadfast in their mandate to serve and protect all citizens. Chang, in the statement sent to the media, called the murders wicked and un-Jamaican. He extended condolences to the families and friends of the victims, while noting that the horrific acts of violence against citizens are reprehensible. It is even more troubling that in most cases, these killings are a result of domestic disputes between the victims and persons well known to them. It is irresponsible to suggest that these killings are a result of target attacks on our returning Jamaicans. The police reports indicate, instead, that several of the murders are committed by men who have endeared themselves to the victims, the minister said. He was referring to a statement reportedly made by head of the Jamaica Association for the Resettlement of Returning Residents, Percival Latouche, which urged Jamaicans overseas not to return home. We have confirmed the loss of 11 returning Jamaicans over the course of this year. It is the credit of our police officers that all of the accused have been apprehended. We call on persons with information concerning any murder to tell the police or call Crime Stop and share what you know, Chang said. Also, Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Minister Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith reaffirmed the government's effort to provide a safe place for all Jamaicans following recent murders. Johnson-Smith and the Minister of State in the ministry, Colonel Charles Jr., said they were deeply saddened by the reports and expressed their heartfelt sympathy to all the families affected, and advised that investigations into the killings are ongoing. Charles Jr. said the police high command is working assiduously to bring the perpetrators to justice, adding that he and Johnson-Smith expected a complete investigation of these matters. He also urged all citizens with information to contact the police. I want to reassure the people of Jamaica that the government remains steadfast in its commitment to fighting the scourge of crime that affects every aspect of our society. We continue to take a multifaceted approach to crime fighting in making Jamaica a safe place for all, the junior minister said. Melbourne Flake and his wife Ethel, who were both Canadians, were found dead in their home in Retreat District, St. Thomas in January. Melbourne, who was in his 80s, and his wife in her 70s, were reportedly found inside separate rooms in the house with their mouths gagged, hands and feet bound, and their heads apparently bashed in. In April, the body of 63-year-old Delroy Walker was found with multiple stab wounds at the house he purchased at Rio Nuevo Resort in Tower Isle, St. Mary. The police reported then that a resident noticed a trail of blood leading from the house about 9:15 a.m. on April 19 and raised an alarm. Walker had returned to the country from London 8 months prior, and his wife was expected to join him in a matter of weeks. 3 months later, the brazen murder of a couple sent shockwaves throughout the quiet farming community of Mount Pleasant in Portland, leaving some to speculate about the motive for the killings. Florence and Alfred Anderson, who had returned to Jamaica from England, were both found dead on the morning of January 22. Residents discovered Alfred's body near Mount Pleasant Primary School under a tree, and Florence's in their firebombed house with gunshot wounds to the upper body. The couple, who had been married for more than 50 years and who had just returned to the island, was building their retirement home. The body of 43-year-old Karen Cleary Brown was discovered with stab wounds in a shallow grave in Boscobel, St. Mary. Cleary had reportedly returned to the island after spending close to 30 years in England to build her dream home in the parish when she met her demise. The decomposing body of 48-year-old Barbara Findley was discovered close to the Providence Housing Scheme in Santa Cruz on Wednesday after residents detected a foul-smelling bushes close to the entrance of the housing scheme about 1 p.m. Findley was reported missing last week. To return or not to return? What are your views of those Jamaicans who are overseas? What do you think about what is happening presently with the returning residents in our country? JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.